All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. How many of you can hear me? Dixon, you cannot hear me. Kadu Ezekiel cannot hear me. Please, if you can reach these two people, tell them to join through their device audio. All right, we don't have time to waste. Somehow I might make this video available for the rest of you. We just have to get started. Good afternoon and happy Sunday. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Yes. I've long waited for this meeting, this Uganda meeting. We would have had this meeting long time ago, but somehow a lot of you started dividing the house, and you know, we are supposed to be one. We shouldn't be divided. For together we'll stand as one to take TBC to greater heights. That is what we are doing. We are promoting TBC for the good of our own and for the good of our generation. You know, you can bear witness that with what is happening in the world today, you are even afraid of your children's future. So we don't have to be afraid of the future, because we have the future now with us. TBC is the future. TBC is a treasure, you know. So with TBC, you don't need to be scared of your children's future, their education. You know, there was a time I listened to a great man of God, and he said, when it's in the Bible anyway, when some people say there is casting down, now we keep saying there is lifting up. By that time, there were petrol scarcity. There was scarcity of petrol, fuel, and it was so high that so many people started parking their cars. They couldn't afford to buy petrol for their cars. You know, I had a car then. I was using a car then. It was far back as 2000, around 2007 or so. You know, so there was scarcity, and that scarcity of fuel always happened towards the end of the year in Nigeria. It was so high that year. I can't really place the particular year, but it's around this year, 2007, 2008, thereabouts. So this great man of God kept telling us that when others are crying about petrol, we should not cry, because when people are saying there is scarcity, when people are saying there is lack, we should always speak abundance. You know, so this abundance that we are talking about is actually of God. It's of God. God created abundance for us to enjoy. And thank God for the creator of the billion coin, the admin himself, Chris Kringles. You know, yesterday he was in my live show, the greatest moment of my show since I started coming out live. You know, yesterday was my greatest moment. I never expected it. It was shocking, you know. When I saw, in fact, it was like you are in a place worshiping. You know that worship attracts God. If you're a worshiper, if you're a child of God, if you're a worshiper, a true worshiper, you will know that worship can get God down from his throne. When you are worship, there's a kind of worship that is heartfelt, that God cannot remain in his throne. He will come down to you, So if you have been in that kind of situation, in his presence, in God's presence, you're worshiping, and you feel God's presence, that was exactly, how it happened yesterday. Yeah. I was just busy doing my thing. I didn't even know that admin is somebody we can associate with. I used to think that admin is, an invisible person. You see, I never thought of it that admin can even be listening when we are online. I never thought about it. Not to talk of, listening to my my live show. So he couldn't bear it again. Maybe so many times he would be there listening. But yesterday's live show, he couldn't just hold himself. Oh, he needed to say something so that these people will know that I am there. That was what happened yesterday. He had to say, this is Chris Kringler, the admin of TBC. How else do you want to know that TBC is for us? If you go through his charts, his comments, he made mention of TBC is a gift from God to humanity. He also mentioned that TBC stood the test of time through miracles. It was miracles that sustained TBC. And both of us know that miracles only happen through God. The devil just do magic. The devil cannot do any miracle. It's only God that does miracle. So with such words from the creator of the billion coin, you should know that you are in the right place. Don't waste your coin, and don't be too impatient. We need to be patient enough to enjoy this wealth. And now let me tell you, this abundance that you will soon enjoy is not for you alone. It's actually for the work of God. If you understand what I mean, it's actually for the work of God. I'm sure you know what is happening in the world today. Frustrations, poverty, a lot of evil are happening, taking place in the world. People are just killing their fellow humans as if they are animals because of frustrations. You go on YouTube, you do research, see how frustrations are being carried out. Last time it was a fellow lady that stripped her fellow woman naked and was flogging her with a strong whip, just because she somehow had an affair with the sister's husband, not even her husband. Eventually, we found out that it was even the sister that lured the girl to the house, not the man. They were just messing the lady up anyhow. You understand? All because of frustration. All because of frustration. All because of frustration. Probably that woman is hungry. The man is not giving her enough money. So she feels that, okay, the man is taking the money to another woman. So she took the frustration to the poor lady. There are so many instances to give to us that will make us want to come out of our private place, and help people that need this. This is the main reason why you should say, yes, TBC must work for us. You should come out and say, yes, when you look at the world today and see what is happening in the world today. Because of that alone, you will say, yes, I am joining this cause to make TBC work. TBC must work for each and every one of us, you know. So this is a divine call. We are not in competition. We are not in, TBC is one family. Please, I want you to know that TBC is one family. You know, anyone that has a passion to promote TBC, not to scam people or to take their money, because so many people feel, okay, because the people trusted you, they gave you their money, you use their money to do your own business, and you think that business will succeed. Those people trusted you for one thing or the other in TBC, but you diverted their money because you have access to their money. You diverted their money and use their money for whatever you want to do, and you think that business will work. No, it will not work, because those people trusted you with their money, doesn't matter how much, to promote TBC. It was because you were promoting TBC. That's why they gave you that money. Then you diverted it to another thing, you know. So I have spoken enough concerning scam. We stood up because there were too many scams in TBC community. And Flourish team said, no, enough. We will not give room to these scammers again. And we are encouraging you not to give room to scammers. You know, don't patronize scammers. You will know them when you see them. So that's why we came out, and we are passionately promoting TBC. Don't forget that I represent TBC. I am an ambassador of TBC. The admin is my boss, you know. The admin has all of my data. I cannot hide. There is no hiding place. So if I come out to want to deceive people, it's me I'm deceiving. I'll be deceiving myself, because TBC is me and I am TBC, you know. So what we are doing for ourselves. Now we decided that opening offline stores, physical stores, will cost us so much. Even the online store is costing so much. If you know what it takes to build an online store, you will know that it's very, very expensive. You know, we have kicked off with our online store. We have kicked off, but we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money, you know, for the guy to continue. So the subscription you're paying is part of what we are using for everything we're going to be promoting. You know, get our online store, um, world class. You know, then we will launch anytime we are launching in your country. You know, we're actually launching to let people know that yes, you can now shop with your TBC through our online store. So like as soon as we finish the Imo State Trade Fair, as soon as Imo State Trade Fair is like the starting point, both for the trade fairs and for the online store. So as soon as Imo State Trade Fair kicks off, it opens door for other countries to keep launching. Now, what we are doing in other countries is not a trade fair. We are actually launching the online store. The online store will become live, you know. I'm sure as soon or after the Imo State Trade Fair. But the items that will be purchased during the trade fair should be available on the store on that day, so that people will see what we have in the day. The website designer needs money. He needs money so that we can complete the store. He needs money. So that subscription you're paying is part of what we are using for the store. It's also part of money we use to ship products to your country. Don't forget that when we ship to your country, if people are staying far from you, they are responsible they are responsible to pick the product from you. Or if you are to ship it to them, they are going to be responsible for the charges. Okay, so all we do is in each country we have a leader. Even when you start shopping online, once you make your order request, we receive your request, we will have like we will need at least 10 people to make order in that country for us to be able to ship to that country. So uh, when we ship your items to your country to a particular leader, that leader should be responsible to distribute that item to members that purchase that item. So your subscription fee right now, the subscription fee is $100. By the time the online store opens, it will be $105. Because we will only collect Bitcoin, and because of those charges, the Bitcoin charges, and when we are exchanging it, because most of the merchants, they don't collect Bitcoin, we will have to exchange it and pay them. Some of them that we must make some deposits. Some of them says 20%, 50%, because we it's not all the products we get 100%, because we found out as we progress that it's not possible to get all the products 100%. So, and for shipping, we'll also exchange the money out to ship it. And for promotional activities, like before you will start shopping from the store in any country where you are, we will want to organize a mini takeoff, like a mini seminar. So each country we have a kickoff date. That kickoff date, the leader will organize a seminar or a lunch. Then we will print flyers. We will invite new people. Okay? If I am not present there live, I will address them like this through you have a projector, an internet, and a laptop, so that you can connect me to address them through Zoom like this. So before you start shopping, we will have to launch and dedicate that country. We will need to, because what we are doing, we are dedicating to God. So we will dedicate that country, so that everything will move smoothly. And the leader in that country will control the affairs there. The leader of that country will control the affairs there. So people will know that when you place your order in the website, we receive your details, but you also indicate to your leader that you have placed order. Okay, you have to indicate to your leader that you have placed order, so that your leader will follow up with our admin. So everything will be so organized, so that our admin will let you know that, okay, we have received 4 orders from your people. We need 6 more to be able to ship. The items that you need, you want, will be displayed on the website. So that is the way we are operating right now. So if you are paying right now, it is $100. The subscription is $100. If you are paying when the store is live, it is $105. It's going to be $105, so that you will know. And if you make your order, you want to pay in a particular currency, you also let us know that you don't have Bitcoin, you want to pay in a particular currency. We will respond to you and tell you the equivalent in dollars. So for Uganda team, Mr. Asimwe, are you here? Mr. Asimwe, Mr. Dixon. Okay, let me unmute you. Please, I need to know if Mr. Asimwe is here. Mr. Dixon, how are you? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm well. I'm okay.
Okay. So what can you say to us? I'm fine, thank you. You've heard what I said. What do you have to say?
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually explained it very well to Ugandans, actually, those who are listening right now and watching, because some of the questions that they have been asking, at least you've answered. Most people hoped for the physical store in Kampala here, but I think those who are online have got it very well, and I'll endeavor to even reach out to those who are not yet here to teach to explain to them how you have explained. And actually, me, the way I see, it's going to be at least somehow fair to everyone. Since it's going to be an online, probably it will be a bit easier for members to shop, because the physical stores, actually, the way you have mentioned, it's not easy. But with God, I think everything will be fine. Otherwise, thank you very much, Victorious, for the great job you are doing. And you've mentioned of a broadcast that you had a few days back. I watched it and I was so grateful. Actually, I couldn't also believe it. It was my greatest broadcast to watch, to see our admin. Actually, some of these broadcasts is always live watching us. And I think maybe I would like to know. You mentioned of the leader. We have to be with the leader who is going to be responsible for all the orders, those who are intending to make their orders online. Now, what if someone right now has got their money, the $105, and they would like maybe to place or to pay? Madam Victorious, maybe you would give us the details of how to pay, where, which account number, or those who want to pay with the Bitcoins, which Bitcoin address, or that kind of thing.
People have started paying. I have South Africans have started paying, Liberians have started paying, Togo have started paying, which other country? Yeah, so you can start paying, because it will help to hasten what we are doing. Okay, it will help to hasten what we are doing. So I want to identify who among you that we are going to be liaising directly with. So you have to tell me now, is it Mr. Dixon or Mr. Asimwe? Who are we liaising directly with? Please tell us now. Let us.
Oh, okay. Actually, let me first correct this. I think from the beginning, when we started communicating on WhatsApp, I'm Mr. Dickens Kanakulia. Asimwe is my username. So whenever we've been communicating, actually we've been using Asimwe. That is just a username or a nickname. Yeah.
Okay, you are the one I've been communicating with.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Oh, okay. All right. Please, please, can you send me a message right now on WhatsApp. Just tell me you are Dixon, okay? So that, because in most cases, the members will have to send you money. In most cases, like right now, I told members of Liberia to send the leader the money. So the leader is still with their money, okay? Because I know him and I trust him. And for Togo, they are still with their money. So it's when I need the money, I'll tell them to send it in bulk. They will send it. But right now, we need your money, because we have to complete the website before the 27th. We need money. So I'm going to send you the wallet address so that you can send us your money. Okay.
Okay.
Then you will keep the list of members that have paid you. Make sure you keep their list, because when they make their order, you are the one that we're going to send their products to. So they are going to get their products from you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'll be number one to pay. Actually, this coming week, I'm going to make my payment. I'll use Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be number one to pay.
Leaders lead with example. I like that. I want to recognize the presence of Madam Pumza, our South African big leader. Madam Pumza, I recognize your presence, ma. Good evening.
Yeah, but I tried.
Yeah.
Network was giving me a problem, but now it's fine.
All right.
How are you all, TBCs?
Yeah, we're fine. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's take your questions, because this is supposed to be question and answer for Ugandans, and the questions and answers. Let's say this video is made available to the public, they will also understand what we are doing. So you can ask your questions. If you have your questions now, this is the time to ask. Yeah, Edison, go ahead. Edison, go ahead. Edison, I thought you wanted to ask a question.
Yes, to unmute.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Who else has a question? I'm seeing Asinwe Sam. Who is that? Sam Asinwe, can you talk to us? Hello, Sam. All right. So no question.
Probably.
No question. So, Mr. Dixon, you can continue if you have more things to say.
Yeah, I'm very sure these people have questions. Maybe the network is giving them some hard time. I'm very sure Edison must have questions, but I saw he's not unmuting himself probably. And Mr. Sam also must be having questions. Probably if these people have failed to connect, I'll try to make sure that they get all the information from me. And because, and we see the way forward.
Mr. Edison, you can hear me now. Please ask your question. Edison, ask your question. The Edison can hear me. Is it not his name? Lee.
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah, it is him.
Lee, ask your question. He's just looking at me.
Hi, bye.
Mr. Lee, do you have any questions? All right, who else has a question? This is your meeting. This is your meeting, so please ask your question.
Yes. This is Assume Sam. Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Mine is an application first. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I don't have a question, but I want to thank that. I was very happy when I was watching that video that you was doing, Victorious. I was very happy when admin saw what Flourish is doing.
Hello?
Because some
Hello?
of leaders here in SA, they don't trust what Victorious is doing. So now I'm very, very happy about that because admin knows what we are doing.
Yeah. In fact, it was my happiest moment since I joined TBC community. Yesterday was my happiest moment. You know, admin had to identify with us so that he will let the community know that he knows what we are doing and he is in support of what we are doing. You know, so please don't be scared. I am here with you. All you need to do is to pray for me so that I'll be strong, you know, to keep on with the good work. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be afraid. As you see me like this, that is me. There is no other me you're going to see. I am not like this. I am not two-faced. I am just a very honest person, you know, promoting passionately what I believe in. So TBC is for all of us. TBC is for all of us. Let us make TBC work. That is, you know, the steps we are taking right now is the right step. This is the right step. What we are doing right now is the right thing we should do, and this is the right time, you know. So all things is falling in place at the right time. So don't be scared, you know. So some people have paid their money to me. It's getting to 1 month now, and with their money, they are not scared. They know that their money is safe with me, you know. So we want you to feel free, team up with us, you know. Let's get this project going. We are the ones to kick off this project. Let me tell you, there is a particular coin. I learned that coin came in 2012 or so. 2012 or 2010 thereabouts. That coin came out and it was just there. It was not moving up, it was not moving down, it was just like that. You know, even the owner of the coin abandoned the coin because the owner lost hope in the coin. It was two people, two young men, just like me and you, that took up the responsibility to promote this coin. And how did they promote the coin? They started promoting a store. This store today is a world-class store. They started promoting a store, you know, for members of the members that have the coin to start purchasing things with that coin on 100%. That's what they did. Okay, so what we are doing right now is what they did. Now that coin moved from 0.01 to 0.12. Then from 0.12, it moved to $1. Now from $1, that coin is moving to $45 by the end of I heard by the end of June or July, that coin will move to $45, you know. So it's somebody like you and me that did it. So we can do it. We can do it. There's nothing we cannot do. The Bible says with God, all things are possible. We can do it. We can get our coin to be globally accepted, you know. So that's what we are doing. Getting merchants to buy, to bring their goods. In the website also, there'll be a space where merchants will register with us, you know, to let us know the items they have. Some of them will be giving us for 100%, some will be giving us for 10%, depending on the products. So we're going to be having so many merchants. This is a teamwork. This is not my thing. This is our thing. If it works, it's for the good of the community. Not if it works, it's working. You know, it's working. So just team up with us. Let's catapult this movement to the next level. We have 10 minutes to go. This meeting is for 1 hour. So we have 10 minutes to go. So thank you very much, Madam. You know, that's the first time the community will know that our admin is a human being. Some some are thinking that he's not human because we can't reach him. So yesterday, that video made people to know that, even me, yesterday the video made me realize that our admin is human. Yeah, it was an awesome moment. Yeah.
Chris Kango.
Yes. So, and if you want to join in the trade fair in Nigeria, you know, some South Africans have keyed in. If you want to key in to join the trade fair, it is not too late. I think they will stop collecting money on the 23rd or so. That's what the president told me. So you can still key in. It's not late for you to key in. So yeah. Okay. I think this meeting should be over right now. Mr. Dixon, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think the few minutes, there's someone called Asimwe Sam.
Yeah.
I think he has a question. These people have questions, but I don't know why. Is it their network?
Asimwe, go ahead.
Yes, please. Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Oh, that's good. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the work you've done. We appreciate and God bless you.
Amen.
I'm sorry. No. I joined it a bit late. Actually, I found you on the topic of not purchasing merchants 100% Ringo, right? And that the stores, the physical stores, should be possible in countries that we using online. And I just want to inquire, like, what are the categories of products that I would likely to purchase? I mean the range. The vehicles inclusive or have TVs and
I can't hear him.
I want to drive. I want to drive.
What is he saying?
Asimo is asking, are the categories of products that we shall have in our online website? these people are expecting maybe,
Private
I don't
jets.
know,
They're expecting
private jets. So, because he mentioned, I heard of him mentioning a car, something like that. So he wanted to know the kind of products that will be
Mr.
on
Asimwe,
us.
Mr. Sam Asimwe, when
Yes,
a project is starting like this, what you should do first of all is to thank God for this opportunity. That's the first thing you should do. Then the second thing you should do, is to pray for the sustenance of this great opportunity. That's the second thing. As soon as you key in, then the rest is from glory to glory. You cannot start something. You cannot have a child today and that child will begin to eat meat or crack bone. Won't you be surprised? It doesn't work like that. Things doesn't work like that. If a merchant give you a car right now for 100%, you know how much a car is. If that merchant is not able to sell that Kringles, the merchant will come back to you for you to say, I can't sell these Kringles right now. So that is why when we are starting, we start from, what the merchants can afford. I'm not a manufacturer. I don't manufacture any of these items. We meet merchants, we reach out to merchants. They bring the items that they have and we don't force them. In the store, you're going to see the items there. Why are you so anxious to buy a car? I bought a car I bought a car in TBC, not one car, not two cars, but I sold my Kringles and bought it. I didn't send Kringles to any car dealer to give me car. I sold my Kringles. I used the money to buy the car, So in things like this, when you are starting, don't be too anxious for things you want to acquire now. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We have to start small. Whatever you see in the store, the minimum purchase of your $100 is $200 worth of items. Mr. Dixon, I'm sure you have the manual that we are using. When you subscribe with $105, the minimum order for you to purchase is $200. Now, if you want to buy something worth $1,000, you have to use your commission to buy it. It means the new members you're bringing in, you have 50% of what they are buying. Remember, the new member is coming in with $115. We have explained before that $100 we get the new member coin, Kringles, worth $100.
Yeah.
Then $10 will be used to activate the wallet. Then $5 is the transaction fee. That's $115. Now that new member, that's $100, because if you decide to activate his wallet before you bring him to Flourish store, fine. It means what the new member is sending us is $105. From that $100, the new member is getting Pringles worth $100. The new member is also shopping for $100 worth of items. The new member's transaction will be verified. He will get cookies. And currently now, you know how much $100 worth of cookies we give to a new member. If you don't know, that's another training for another day. You have to go to your back office. The training is there. The admin wrote it down, how much you get when you buy $100 and this thing is verified. So now, from that new member that you introduce to us, you have 50%. That 50%, we do not give you cash. You will shop for items worth 50%. But if you decide not to use the 50% to shop, if you want to accumulate the money with us so that you can buy a higher item in that store, like we're going to be having cars in our stores for different countries. Surely we will have that. But we are not starting immediately. Okay? Now, if we have a promotion, if we have a monthly promotion, maybe we have a car, and we are doing a promotion for the highest referred highest person that referred the most, you know, it means you'll be accumulating your commission for that car. Let's say the car is worth $1,000 or $2,000. Your commission will accumulate with us for $1,000 or $2,000 for you to have that car. So, you know, it's not something that when you go to the store, because you have subscribed with $100, then you will go and shop. No, we are going to be so organized that even when you enter the store, you will know that, okay, this is the minimum I should purchase for now. You know, because we are using this system to promote TBC, to get more members into TBC community. So it's not a platform where you just come and shop, then you relax, then you come back again. And we don't want your subscription all the time. We want you to bring people. We need more people in our community. That is the essence of what we are doing. Okay? So I don't expect leaders to ask questions like this. Honestly, I know you are a leader, Asinwe. I don't expect leaders to ask questions like this. This kind of questions is for new members that are even yet to join us. Because if you're already in TBC community, you ask this kind of question. If I'm close to you, I should use whip and whip you. You understand? So this is how it is. Don't laugh. And you know, I'm always straightforward. I will always say it as it is. I don't have anything to hide. You know, what I am doing, I'm not doing it for myself. It's a divine call. So we have to say it as it is. There is nothing we are hiding. We are open like this. We are not hiding anything. Everything is open. What we are doing is open. Because if we are not open, it will not progress. That is the truth. If you're doing another thing and you're telling your members another thing, it will not progress. What you're doing will not progress. So we are open. And come to think of it, me, I'm a very open, straightforward person. Not to talk of when it has to do with a project like this. We don't have anything to hide, okay? That is how it is. So pay your money. Make sure you pay your money this week. All right, we have the leader of Namibia here. I invited him to join us. He is here, Mr. Malakia. Mr. Malakia, welcome, sir. Can you unmute yourself? Mr. Malakia. Yes, I got it. Mr. Malakia, please unmute yourself and talk to us. Yeah, Mr. Dixon, do you have anything to say? And Dixon, you need to train your members. Let them understand what we're doing so that when we gather in a public place like this, because this video is going to be public. The truth is I don't even know how to edit everything.
Yeah, actually.
So everything I have said here,
so I will explain what. I will simply explain everything to these people.
Yeah, you need to have a meeting with them and carry them along. Otherwise, they will come out here and they will ask what question like this. You know, so our traditional room. And the person said, I want to buy a private jet. I laughed and I fell on the floor. I'm sure the person didn't even know I was laughing. I fell on the floor while I was laughing. It was another person that responded to him and said, no, not only private jet, what of no one?
No, I will make sure this. I will make sure these people understand. Yeah.
Our members are so funny, honestly. Don't worry. They are going to buy private, but not now. Relax. That time is coming. Okay.
Yeah.
I
will make sure I explain.
You will buy private, not now. Okay.
He will get everything. I will explain everything to them. Most of them are here, but they have failed to connect. And I know I'll get back to them. They will get everything. This information is very important for them, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if there is anyone, any member in you from Uganda here who has any question, please ask your question before we end the meeting. Edison, you failed up to now to go through.
Huh?
I'm requesting the members who are here, especially Ugandan members. Some of them I knew they had questions, but I think the network has actually denied them. But Madam Victoria, I have to thank you very much for the great job you are doing. I think this is a real divine call, as you put it. And I know God is with us. We have to keep on pushing and to pray for the wisdom, the most wisdom that we can at least take TBC to another level. I have to thank you very much for the good time, for the endeavors, everything that you are doing. And let's hope that our stores, online stores, will be successful. I'm actually going now to start more putting in more effort to make sure these people get the right information and everything that is actually needed to be done. I think this coming week I'll be paying my fee. You'll give me the details how to pay, and then I'll be an example. I know most of them have the money, they want to pay, but they want to first understand exactly how this online store is going to work. And this is what I'm going to start on by tomorrow, to make sure each and everybody, especially those who are here today for this meeting, they will get it very well. So that you'll see a flood of people coming in, paying, beginning with tomorrow, a new week of tomorrow.
Nice. So that we can launch at least. Launch the store, because once we know a number of people that we want to be paid from a particular country before we launch, in as much as the store will be open globally, but until we launch your country, even if you subscribe, we will still hold your money. It will launch your area. Okay, and the launching, all it takes is for the leader to go on a live radio station and advertise what we are doing. Let new members come. You just gather in a place. That's all it takes. Then we just declare that country open. We just pray. Sorry, if you are not a Christian, we will also pray in our Christian way. We just want to, because I am the team leader and I'm a Christian, you have to pardon me. Yeah. So we will just
I'm a Christian, Madam Victorious. I'm a Christian, a born-again Christian, by the way. I'm a born-again.
Praise God, praise God. I like to hear this.
Amen.
Praise God. Because we want to declare each country open using the name of God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. That is what we want to do. Once we declare your country open, it is opened. And you will see that country, people will begin to know about TBC. Because when we use the name of the Lord to go and do something, you see how where it happens, it will just surprise you, So we don't just want people to start shopping without declaring that country open. We must declare each country open using that, the name of God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
So this is the vision. Okay. So once we have, let's say we have 20 people pay from your country, we will do the launch. Then I will declare that country open. Then you do your shopping, we ship for you, and things will begin to happen. You will see, many people will begin to call you. Every month we are going to Radio House to promote TBC. You're going to talk about TBC. You will feature me through Zoom. I don't need to. I will sit down in my office here and control what I'm controlling. I don't need to
Amen.
be flying down from one country to the other. No, I don't want to. My husband will not even allow me. So I will sit down here and do the work that God has called me to do. And everything will
Amen.
work out perfectly well. Okay? So I'm sure well, we have almost 20 people from Liberia. So looks like Liberia, I think we have almost 20 states from. I don't know right now because I've not collected their money. I told the leader to hold the money. So the next in line is South Africa, but I want to launch South Africa before Liberia. So Madam Punza, please let's complete our list, 20 people, so that we can launch. Okay, please. Madam Punza, I hope you heard me.
Okay, I will try, ma'am.
Yeah, just let the leaders alone, because I know the members are willing. They are willing, but they just want us to start so that they will see what we are doing. Just be on the leaders.
Yes, madam.
The leaders do the let's declare the country open. Then you see what will happen. It will shock you. God will take over. Angels will take over. They will campaign for us.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk too much.
True.
We have angels that help us in our work.
Yeah.
So they also help us in this one. They will begin to go from city to city, telling people about TBC. They will be contacting us. So that is how it's going to be. Yeah. So we are going to declare South Africa open before Liberia, and I'm sure the next one will be Uganda. Namibia. Mr. Malaka is here. He's representing Namibia. Please. This is actually Uganda meeting, but I opened it up for, like, I wanted to go to join us too, but they said, on Monday is same button meeting, so I don't really fix meetings on Mondays, because I like to concentrate on same button meeting, So, Mr. Malaka, unmute yourself, sir. I'm trying to unmute you, but I don't know why I cannot. Okay, let me mute everyone and unmute everyone. Let's see whether he will be unmuted. All right. Mr. Malaka, you're unmuted now. Let's hear you. How are you, sir?
Very much blessed, ma'am. How are you?
Very well. Thank you, sir. Good to have you here.
Yes, I'm good to be here. I'm really thankful to be here.
Yeah.
I was trying to connect and then the PC went off and now I reconnected again.
Yeah,
yes,
I noticed. Namibia is lacking behind and I don't like it. My beautiful friend, Mrs. Lela, I don't know. I've not heard from her for a while. Have you heard from her? I hope she's well.
Yes. We are doing well. We're just having a discussion amongst ourselves on our WhatsApp group. And we didn't really come back because we are, how do I say? There was some problems with the connections. I kind of lost my phone and my WhatsApp was not. Can you go back?
Hello, fine girl. How are you? Pretty girl. How are you? Say hello to me. Hello, my darling. How are you?
Yeah. Can you go to me? So I now, but I was talking to one of the leaders. Yes, we did find a place where we are about regarding the shop, and there was some few questions. Is it? I heard South Africans are building one from the ground. Is it? Are we going to build from the ground, or do we have to rent a place, or And yeah, and the
Okay.
other question.
Like I said, you people have been lacking behind all this one. I didn't like it. Right now, we are no longer going on offline store. We are going online. This is a digital age, so everything is online now. No longer so that everybody can connect from everywhere, because we can't even afford to start renting shops from different cities. You know, it will cost so much money. Even though it's costing so much to get an e-commerce store, it's not, you know, it's so much. When I saw the bill, I was like, what? So the guy was like, what were you expecting? But then we have to do it. Doesn't matter how much, we have to do it. And God will also do miracle for us. We are receiving more merchants, you know. Some of them are in TBC already. They give us, you know, if you make it so strict, 100%, we will not have so many varieties. So we are not strict anymore. Okay, we allow merchants, you know, 10%, 20%, but we don't exceed a particular percentage, so that we can have varieties for our members. So we know that the subscription should be able to take care of all these things by the power of the Holy Ghost, because it is not by our own making. So, Mr. Malakia, we are not doing offline shop again. We are doing online shopping. So, and the way it is that you, the leader of Namibia, you are the leader of Namibia. Your people make their order from the store. They will order the item from the store. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that when one person orders, we will ship. We have a particular amount of, we have a particular number from each country that we order before we ship. And when we ship, we are shipping to the leader of that country. Okay? We will ship direct to the leader of that country. So the people that have subscribed, we get their products from the leader. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. It's going to be done. So you have to tell them to start paying their subscription fee. It's $105 if you're paying in Bitcoin. It's $105. That's the subscription fee. You know, so you tell them to start paying. Once you're ready to pay,
US dollars.
Yeah. Once you're ready to pay, we send you the wallet address so that you can send in your subscription. Okay.
Yes, I hope you are recording, ma'am.
Yes, I'm recording it. I'm going to upload it for you people, you know, because it's going to be public.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm recording it. I will send it. I will upload it. And
thank you very much for. Thank you very much for that news. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you, really, thank you very much for the online shop. For us, really, that has been our fear, because things are done differently here, and we were just amongst ourselves. How are we going to represent it in the legal way? You know, the people are just,
that is why
that is rising up. We just want to
that is how you know that what we are doing is divine, because when we started, we didn't even think about online stuff. You know, as we are progressing, we are receiving ideas. So, you know, Holy Spirit gave us the idea that to reach out to all these people, you have to do it online. And you know that we are following the leading of the Spirit. You know, I had a meeting with the South Africans. Their members say they don't really understand online stores. So, but when I go to my closet and pray, I still feel the presence, the Spirit of God speaking concerning all. I say, don't worry about them. They will come to terms with you. And it didn't take time. Their leader came in terms. The assistant leader came in terms. The other leader came in terms. And the leaders came in terms with us. So for their members, they will come in terms with us as we start. In fact, they will even be excited about the whole thing because it is shopping made easy. You just log on, select your items, get it shipped through your leader, you receive your item. Then you're doing promotional activities. Remember, once you shop, it doesn't end there. You have to accumulate your commission to use it to shop for higher items. So that is the essence. So you are the leader right now, you are in you have the great benefits because most of the members that will be coming is through you because your phone number is what is going to be in the flyers that we are printing. So you are the one new members will be contacted. Okay. So you have to do it in a way that your people also benefit from it, not just you. Okay? So you have a way of making your members to benefit from the bonanza or the whatever we call it. You know, first of all, I like the people to be happy before I'm happy. do you know that? So, honestly, I like people to be happy, to feel what we are doing. Then before I know that, okay, I'm working. If whatever I'm doing, if people are not happy, what are you doing? Because our service is to the people, not for yourself. You know, so that is it.
That is true leadership, ma'am. That is really true leadership. You know, leadership is about about the other people before you consider
yourself.
Your own interest. And I really like what where this is heading to because it's gonna cater for us, especially because of what we were fearing to say. How are we gonna go about? But now that is out of place, and now I see really. Because even today, I received a call from another leader that was saying, no, we cannot just be quiet. We are telling the people about, we are waiting until we reach 1 billion members. When are we going to make use of our kringas that we have redeemed? And I believe this is really an answer to a lot of people's cry. And it's going to be building the TBC community. If we can do and this person was also sharing with me to say, guys, we have seen how Avon, Evershlane, those people are operating. Their products are not here, but you order from them and the things come and there's a depot, there's somewhere, and I mean, they have been going ahead, progressing in this. Why can we not do this? And this is what you are saying now to say, guys, you can order your things online and someone receives it, the leader receives it, and each and everyone comes, picks up their things for those that have subscribed. And that's really great for us. And I believe it's going to work. Now you are going to see Namibia rising up in this, because we were just laying back because we are asking ourselves, okay, we are all saying, how are we going to go about, who's going to go to what to the leaders, to the government, who's going to talk to these people? Are we going to make them understand regarding this? But now really it's like something lifted off our shoulder, and we know that now this is really going to work for us, and we are going to give in our full support regarding this. And we just want to thank you that you always go back in your closet and give it up to the one who sees things that we do not see and who paves the way. And that's really good for us. And it's helpful. We are not doing it blindly, but we are having a divine connection. And when we have a divine connection, that's when things start moving, because he prepares the way and he goes before us, before we make things difficult for us. And that's really good to have a spiritual leader that not only does things on her own mind, but goes back to us from God for divine direction, and that's really powerful to have such kind of leadership. And we are looking forward. Me as a leader, I want to assure you that we are looking forward to work with you regarding this. And we just want to say, really, on behalf of the TBCians in Namibia, I just want to say thank you for making that 10 and into our benefit. For looking out for us, and not only, like you said, you want other people to be happy, and that is really true leadership that I value right there.
Yeah, you have spoken very well.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. You have spoken very, very well.
God bless you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Do we have any other contribution before we? Any other contribution? Any other contribution? I actually have another live show with the leader of the coordinators. You know, I want her to address the coordinators, the state coordinators in Nigeria. Now, I want you to also imitate what is happening in Nigeria. You know, because in Nigeria, what we are doing in the states right now are trade fair. So even though we are not doing trade fair in the other countries, we are launching the stores. But I also want you to start raising leaders in different other regions. You know, like here we have province. We have province here, right, Madam Pumza?
Hello, ma'am.
What do we have here? Province, right?
Come again, ma'am.
Yeah, in Nigeria we have states. In South Africa, do we have province or what? I think it's province.
Yes, provinces and yes, province.
So what I want us to start doing right now in South Africa is to raise leaders in other provinces. You understand what I mean? Because
yes,
now
I understand.
you are the central leader. You are the overall leader. To me, you are the overall leader in South Africa, because I cannot liaise with any other leader apart from you. So in the other province, you have to start raising leaders in, like here in Johannesburg, we need to have a leader here. In Cape Town, we need to have a leader. In Pretoria, we need to have a leader. Okay? Now, when we raise these leaders, they need to also raise leaders in the inner cities. Okay? So that is the way we have to raise leaders, you know, so that, you know, we can reach the inner cities. We can reach the inner cities. Like, if we are going on radio, we are going to talk in radio station in Durban, we should also go to radio station in Cape Town, and talk, because we want to cover the whole of South Africa. If we cover Durban, we have not covered South Africa. So our mission is to cover South Africa. This year, we have to cover South Africa. Not only South Africa, we have to cover the whole of Uganda this year. So, Mr. Dixon, you need to start raising leaders too. I don't know if you have provinces or regions, whatever you have. You need to start raising leaders from your province. You know, the same thing with Namibia. You know, the same thing with someone just joined us now, Mr. Jean. Hello, Mr. Jean. How are you, sir? I've forgotten the country. I've forgotten the country he is. But he just joined us now. I gave him the link now to join us. Okay, I think he's in Burundi. Mr. Jean from Burundi, can you hear us? All right. I know what we should be doing. Instead of making it a country meeting every Sunday, we choose one country. We have to make it leaders meeting and members meeting from different countries, so that people can join and ask questions. So every Sunday, let's make it like that. You know, we'll make it open for all the countries. The leaders is compulsory. This meeting is compulsory for all the leaders of different countries. Then members are allowed to join. This Zoom meeting can accommodate 100 people. You know, so we have to do it. That is the way we progress, so that we know what is happening in different zones, in different cities, different countries, as we are making progress. You know, we also know the need of the people. Like in Liberia, they have told me what they want, what the people want, products they want. So we are going after that product for them. You know, they need that product. So every week, we should be able to know the product that people need, so that we can sort for the merchant of such products. We cannot just bring in any product and put it in the store for putting sake. We need to know the need of the people, so that we make sure we get what they need. This is our own community. We are reaching out to our own community. We must make sure that we satisfy the community, you know. So that is that. From next week, somebody will have to help me to remind me, please. Somebody will have to, because sometimes I will set my reminder with my phone, but I will off my phone. I want to rest for some time, then I forget that I set reminder. You know, so because people will not stop calling me, even when you tell them, please meet the leader in charge. No, they want me to attend to everybody. You want me to break down, please now. So in such cases,
like a prophet.
So that is what we should be doing every Sunday. Sunday is good. After service, we take the time. Everybody will meet. We discuss. You know, we know the need of the people. You know, and we should be able to tell you that, okay, from this country we have so order. They should expect their goods in so time. So we will be interacting with ourselves. We know what we are doing. It's interactive. You know, so that is the way we progress. And we keep going, moving from glory to glory. Things are working out. In your country, like right now, Liberian leader is talking with the government of Liberia as we speak. He said he has met the government of Liberia, and he said, if you want this country to live in abundance, you have to accept TBC. That's what he's telling the government right now. They are considering, they are in meetings after meetings, trying to consider the billion coin. So you think when they consider it in Liberia, you abandon your country and run to Liberia? No, you have to make your country work. Okay? Everybody stand to make your country work. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Tell me, if Liberian government legalizes TBC, you think their life will be the same again? Or you want to run to Liberia? I will not allow you to run to Liberia. You must make your country work. Because I will have access to the government. I will tell the government of Liberia that, please don't allow TBCs from another country to run to you. Because they want to run. You see? So we have to make this work in our various countries. That is the essence of what we are doing. That is the essence of what we are doing. Apart from the shopping. The shopping is how do I call it? It's secondary. Is it secondary or primary? It's secondary compared to what we are doing. So it's not the main thing. The main thing is for TBC to be legalized in the countries. That is what that is where we are heading to. And we must achieve that. Until we achieve that, we are not stopping. You know? Yes.
How I wish.
We will. All things are possible. We will. Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, so Mr. Jean, has he gone now? The Burundi man. Where is he? I told him to join us. He has some questions he has been asking me, so I told him to join. He's not here right now, and I think
can I ask something, ma'am? Can I quickly ask something before we just end the meeting?
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Regarding the first email that you have sent us before of how do I say, the email that you have sent to the leaders, do we still take that into consideration since now that we are going online, or are you going to send us a new email on the new how do I say, descriptions, or are you going to send us a new email, or should we consider the format of the first one?
You know, that format is still the way it is. The only thing that changed there is that the cryptocurrency is $105. It's not 100. That is the only thing that is the same. It's the same. If it's the same vision, the vision didn't change.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, then that's really good. Cool. So then the other last question is that you said something about the product that we as a country, we have to identify what type of product that we will be comfortable in, or the majority of people are looking for, and that's what the feedback that we are going to give to you.
Okay, like I discussed with the website guy, you know, I told there are some items that will be meant for a particular country. You know, there are some that it will be displayed on the website. You know, some items that this item is for a particular country. It will be stated in the website. Otherwise, every other item can be shipped to other countries. Like if you have a house or a land for sale in South Africa, you don't expect us to to Nigeria. It will be for a South African, you know. So if you have the same thing too in Nigeria, it will be for a Nigeria. So some items like that, and like cars. Like right now, we are supposed to have iPhones in this fair that is coming. But do you know what? To ship the iPhones from USA to Nigeria, the courier company told the guy that any phone that is not detached from the battery, they don't ship it. These phones are supposed to have landed in Nigeria since last week. That's the challenge we are having. That's the challenge we are having. The merchant has already released the phones for us. You know, so I've been praying because the people need these phones. A lot of people need phones.
And we need it.
It's not, but then we have to devise a means of bringing in the phones, because we already got the merchants for iPhones, you know, and it's only from US. I couldn't get from here. It's only from US. So now the problem is shipping. They told me the item is not, the phone is not detached from the batteries, blah blah blah. So for that they cannot accept it. I've been pleading with the merchants that you should give me time. I'm gonna get the right courier, you know, to send us those phones. But if the phones are not available for the trade fair, it will be available on the stores, so people can purchase from the stores, because we must have a way of shipping it. So we're going to be.
I can also have.
You can, if you have a courier.
I can also have a
courier agent. You can.
Yeah.
You can also do what? Talk to me.
I can a merchant for the iPhones, because we have quite some people that buying phones in bulk, and they resell it on a cheap price here. They are getting it from China, and it's really good quality product phones that I've seen. It's original stuff. Maybe we can just have a meeting, and then we can then I can explain to you more on how they can
Please,
go about.
We'll have a meeting. Let's know how they bring it in, because that's the only challenge I have now. We have a merchant for iPhones. The challenge is how to bring them in. That is the only challenge. So if you're listening to me right now and you know how we can bring in iPhones from America, please contact me. It's very important. It's giving me, let me not say sleepless night. I'm not supposed to be worried, you know. But I keep thinking every day, how do we bring in these phones? You know, because people need these phones. These phones have been sitting down there for, let me show you the picture. They've been sitting down there for close to 1 month now. The merchant released it. Let me see if I have it. Let me share my screen. This is the phone. This is how many the merchant has given to us. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I told him to give us 20. He said no, he will start with 10. So then later added 2, you know, but he's going to be increasing it. So what we need is just how to bring in this one first. You know, they are all iPhones. nice phones. So I'll use this opportunity to
Madam
talk to,
Flourish, are you in South
yeah.
Africa?
Huh? You said?
Then if you are in South Africa and you are able to receive that, then it's an easy way for us also in Namibia to receive, because most of our products
Yeah,
and things come
I've
from South
tried to
Africa.
receive it also in South Africa. It's the same thing they're telling me, that it's not detached. So how does the people that receive this kind of phones, how do they do it? This is my first time, so I need somebody that have knowledge of how to.
They have a shipping agent that they are using.
Yeah,
from,
I need somebody to give me that contact.
But
Now,
that one I know is only from China to here.
Okay, the one you know is from China. You don't know from USA. Because what we have right now is from USA. The phones we have right now is from USA. So
because maybe I can ask, and then they can link. Maybe they can link us to someone that's an agent from that side. It's also possible.
Yeah, please, just ask.
Only a matter
We
of
need to get the phones to Nigeria before the trade fair, because the people need this phone. If we are not able to get it to Nigeria before then the phone should be on our stores so that people can buy with TBC. Okay, we have a merchant already for phone from USA. So, but then I will also discuss with you for your own, so that we see. Okay, we have one of our leaders here. Our leaders, Mr. Chibes is here. Mr. Chibes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
Fine. I am in a journey right now. I travel to Benue State.
You told me.
I'm just in the motor now to join the meeting.
Yes. You told me. You told me you travel.
Just go around and see whether I can catch up with you people.
Since you're in a journey, please don't need to distract you. We want you to have a safe journey because you have work to do. The trade fair is coming up. You have not completed your work. Okay?
Okay, I appreciate.
Yeah.
Whatever you thought, I'm in.
No problem. Right now, we are just discussing on how to get our phones to Nigeria for the trade fair. We have some phones that have been released to us, but the courier services, they are refusing to ship it. They are refusing to ship for us. Yes. So if you have any idea, any courier agent that can help us to deliver, to bring the phones
to ship
to Nigeria. Yeah, even if it doesn't go direct to Nigeria, I can bring it to South Africa. Because if the merchant changes his mind, if the merchant changes his mind, we don't want that to happen.
I'm in a noisy place right now. I'll get back. Back to you.
No problem. We'll talk later. So please. Yes, of course. I know. So please, this is a call right now. If you know any agent that can help us, in fact, we even need to work with an agent that will be helping to deliver goods to different countries. So if you know any agent, please contact me, okay? I've been talking to one agent here. They are ready to do that, but they are quite expensive, so that we don't get stuck on the road. We want to work with a particular agent that will not be too expensive for us. Because if they are charging us expensive, then affect the cost. All right. Any other thing? Yeah, Mr. Jean Passes. Please, can we hear you now? Mr. Jean. Mr. Jean didn't join with his audio, so he can't even hear us. Mr. Jean, you didn't join with your audio. All right. Any other question? We'll soon be logging off. I have a meeting with. I have a YouTube live meeting with the coordinators. Mr. Chibes, I also want you to be in that meeting because you are assisting her directly. Yeah, we want to ask you some questions on how you are coordinating the coordinators.
Okay.
I will send you a link before we start. It's going to be less than 2 hours from now. Okay, is there any other question before we go off?
Maybe just an appreciation comment.
Yeah, madam.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I was a bit busy when you was making the statement, so I didn't get you very well. So can I get what you said here? You was talking about phones, looking for.
Yeah, we have some phones that from our merchants, but some courier companies who have contacted, they said any phone that is not detached from the battery, they don't accept. So my question is, how do they ship such phones from countries to country? Because I know that such phones are coming into this country, they are going into Nigeria. How are they getting it there? So we want to know how people are getting it there. If you know how these phones are getting to Nigeria and other countries, please call us and let us know. We want to negotiate with such agents. That's what I was saying. So we can talk about it offline, okay? Because right now I want to close with this message. Yesterday the admin told us in the live meeting, you know, he said we should serve with love and respect. And those two keywords got my attention. He said, in whatever you're doing in TBC community, do it with love and respect. Don't be arrogant to people, okay? Don't because you're a leader, you talk to people anyhow. No, we have to serve with respect and love towards one another. Remember, respect is reciprocal. When you respect a small child, he or she will respect you. When you show love, you will receive love. So what we are doing, we should do it with love and respect. In anything you're doing in TBC community, do it with love and respect. Okay? So we will have to keep we have to keep repeating these two keywords. Every time you meet with your people, repeat the keywords, love and respect. love and respect. Love and respect. Don't disregard anybody in TBC community. Let's show ourselves love and respect, you know. Now, some people think respect is, there's a way I see some people. I don't know. There's a way I see some people. There's something I wanted to say, but no need to say it here again. But please, let's remember these two keywords every time we meet. Even if you're meeting with one or two people, love and respect, let it ring bell in your ear, please. So this will be my final word, and I will keep repeating this word every time we meet, as far as I remember, so that we will know that we are serving with love and respect. Thank you so very much. God bless you. I'm reachable, but then if you send me a message and I do not respond immediately, you should know that I have a lot of messages. If I open my message, you will shout. I have a lot of messages. You know, sometimes I first of all look out to the committee organizers of the trade fair, and right now we started building the website. So once I search through my messages, I just click on the committee because I know that it's very important I attend to them. Then the other ones, gradually I'll reach out to everybody. Please, if I don't respond to you, even 1 day or 2 days, don't start calling me. I will respond to you. I'll respond to everybody. Right now, I'm taking my time to do the whole thing. I don't have an assistant right now, okay? For personal messages, I do that myself. So you take it easy with me. Don't be too harsh. Just send me a message. If I don't respond, hold on, I'll respond to you, okay? We are working in the same pace. God bless you, and keep taking TBC to a greater height. All right.
God bless you too, ma'am.
Yeah.
God
Bye.
bless
That is the next time for me.
God bless you too.
Yeah. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
More
much.
wisdom to Madam Victorious.
Thank you so much. So we'll be having this meeting. It's gonna be leaders meeting every Sunday.
Every
You know,
Every Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah. I think this time that we started it is nice. We can make it. We can make it 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Nigerian time is fine. It can accommodate everyone. Okay, but I need somebody to please remind me, because sometimes I set alarm and I forget. Yeah,
So you said 6 p.m. Nigerian time.
Yeah, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, leaders meeting.
I will take the responsibility to remind you, Madam Victorious.
Thank you so much. Now, what I mean by reminding me is, if my internet is off, maybe you can't reach me. You can't reach me on WhatsApp. You can just call my phone. Okay. You can call my phone and tell me, Madam, we have 30 minutes to our meeting. Then that's the reminder, yes. Because sometimes I will set alarm, but I will off my internet. So the alarm will not ring. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. God bless. And please, you can be a part of the live YouTube coming up very soon. I have an interactive session with the leader of the state coordinators, Madam Julia. I think it should be in 2 hours. In 2 hours from now. So you can join me live in 2 hours. I'm sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please run down right away and go and subscribe, so that
I'm already there.
Click on the bell button. So once I come live, you just know that I'm live. You can ask your question. You know, right now we know that admin is watching. So even if he doesn't chat like yesterday, you should know that admin is watching. You know? So when you ask your questions, we'll answer you. And we are flying every day. We are moving, making progress. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you too.
That's
Bye
Okay,
bye.
I think I will upload this video. I don't know how to edit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to edit. If you know how to edit, maybe you can help me. But once I upload my video, as the video is, that is the way I upload it. Until I'll have somebody that will help me to edit some things. And so
Edit.
everything you say in my video, sorry, you will not be like that. So we are open here. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.